Now, what I'm going to do on the wall for the next sheet is I'm going to attach another AirRenew product, but this is 5/8 impact resistant and fire resistant with M2 Tech. It's got a lot going on here. AirRenew Extreme Abuse with M2 Tech. So fire resistant, takes the VOCs out of the air, mold and moisture resistant as well, and impact resistant. Now you're thinking, why do you want impact resistant drywall? I don't know. Except, if you go into my garage at home, where the kids used to keep their bikes, you'll see why we need an impact resistant drywall. It's got all these holes right through the walls. Could you come up and help me again, please? Now, just lift that corner. It's pretty heavy, isn't it? We're going to go right into that corner, all right? Keep it about a foot away from the wall on the bottom. No, pull it out a foot. All right, now I'm going to jam it right into your corner. Now stay, you're going to help me, okay? Now, this sheet is going on this wall. So I brought it over into place. Well, let's say you and I are not tall enough to reach up here and mark the location of that stud. You can mark the location right here on the panel because we brought it right into place. Now we've got everything oriented. Let's say there was an electrical box right here too. Now we can actually mark the location of that electrical box on our panel before we go up. So a lot can be done by bringing it in and right into place. Also, because we're hitting an outside corner, we don't have to pre-cut this to length. You know, I could say, what was your name? Scott? Scott, hold that end right in the corner for me, will you? Okay, 74.5, let's measure up. 74 5/8. Okay, let's cut it 74.5. So we've taken time to take the measurement. Now I'm marking it on here. And now I've got to take the T-square and cut. A lot of time is wasted. We're just going to hang and I'm going to cut it later, all right? So this time I have lots of screws. But I think what we're going to find is interesting about this product is it is a tough piece of drywall. These screws may not countersink. Let's try it. What do you think that weighs a square foot? I'd say about 3 pounds a square foot. Going right up, then you tell me, are you into your corner where you want to be? All right. They're not threading in, are they? You're going to be there a while. That's okay. I was expecting that to happen. This is a very dense, it might fall, so don't walk away too far. No, I mean, don't walk away. Because it's a denser material and it's so hard, this screw isn't quite long enough to grab enough wood to sink into. So we've got to use a longer screw. And I don't have longer screws for my collated screw gun, so we're going to have to switch to just a regular. You can see I'm not really handy at this type of screw gun. What do you do for a living? Construction? Do you ever think about the drywall business? He's a natural at it, isn't he? He keeps wanting to walk away from it. Embrace it. It's fun. What size shirt do you take? Large? I don't know if I have a large. Let me see if I have another large left. Don't walk away, that's going to fall. Yeah, I have one large left. You can take this after we finish hanging this. So let me get another screw or two in here. And then I'm going to cut that in. And I kind of want you to brace things up a little bit for me as I do this. Now, another little thing to think about, since this is a fire-resistant product, you're going to want to put You're going to want to know what the fire code is for this. For fire-rated assemblies, you're not putting screws every 12 inches on a wall. They're every 8 inches apart. So something to think about. You're going to want to know exactly what to do there. Now, this is going to cut real hard. So I'm going to score along this back side. And the knife is so dull. It cuts hard. So what kind of drywall is this? This is AirRenew, moisture and mold, impact resistant, fire rated drywall. And it's 5/8. So that title of high-tech drywall really fits. Now, if it was self-taping, it'd be a real winner. So if this corner was a little out of plumb, just put a hand right there as I pull this back. There we go. Good. Now, you can really see this if you get up close. You can really see all the fibers. See all the fibers in this core? Not only is it a very dense core, but it's got a lot of fiberglass fibers in it. That's what upholds this together when it gets in a fire. Because I forget all the terminology behind it, but when gypsum gets hot, it releases water that's in there. That makes it naturally fire resistant. But once that water is gone, what makes a fire-resistant panel work is it still stays together for a certain amount of time because the core is held together by all these little fiberglass products. There's probably a lot of other science involved there, but that's basically how it works. But being a mold, impact-resistant drywall, it's even tougher and harder to work with.